This is a video I wanted to make for a long time now, and I wanted to show my whole watch collection. Basically, what you see before you is 10 years of watch collecting, and I started in 2015. And basically, you can definitely see a pattern here. I prefer divers, black dial, black bezel, classic type of diver. Everyone I showed my watch collection to says like, why all your watches look exactly the same? But that's the difference between watch people and non-watch people. So let's start from the beginning. This is where it all began. It was 2015. I bought this from AliExpress for about $80, if I remember correctly, and I wore it for many years. I really like the Submariner, the shape, the style, and of course you're not gonna go and buy a Submariner as your first watch. You have to build up to it, and it took some time to understand that this is the watch I want, and this is what started it all. So say what you will about fakes and reps, but for me it was my start into the watch hobby and watch collecting. Obviously I don't wear it anymore because I have this guy now, but you have to start somewhere, and I think that possibly that this type of watch can be a starting point for many. After this watch, the first real watch, let's call it that, was the Seiko 55 Fathoms. I don't have it anymore. I sold it, and I didn't wear it that much because it didn't have hand winding, and you know, you have to like shake it when you want to wear it every time. It was really annoying, and it didn't have good water resistance, so I sold it. Around the same time I got my first watch. I also got this one because I was curious about the Speedmaster. This was, I think, also like $50 or $80, but I didn't wear it much. Not only because it's fake, but I didn't like the shape much and the style, and I understood that like the Chrono is not for me. It's not my type of watch, and I'm not gonna buy a Speedmaster anytime. I mean, if somebody gifted me one, original one, of course I would wear it from time to time, but I'm not gonna spend my hard-earned money on a Speedmaster. But I mean, if you can learn that lesson by paying $50 instead of $8,000, so it's good. I mean, I don't throw this watch away, and also the other one. It's kind of to remember where it all started from, but obviously this is not being worn anymore. One more watch I wanted to talk about is this Merkur Fancy diver. I have a review of this watch on my channel, and this watch stopped winding. It doesn't wind anymore, and I chatted with the Merkur official store on AliExpress. They said, yeah, sure, ship it to us and we'll fix it for you, but I just never got to it. I mean, maybe I'll send it to them one day, but this is one watch which is in the collection, but it doesn't work. So that's that. Let's see what's next. The Zelos Swordfish 40. I bought this watch only because of the hype, because Zelos was selling out back in the day. They were like selling out fast, and I just bought it just because of the hype. I thought maybe I could like wear it, and if I don't like it, I would sell it, but I never found a seller for it. Never found a buyer for it, sorry. And if you want this watch, write me a comment, send me a message, and we'll make it happen, because I don't wear this watch at all. It's a full lume dial. It's like a sandwich dial. The gray parts, like on the dial and on the hands, they glow as well. So it's like gray lume, which I never saw. But I just don't wear it. I don't know. The bracelet pulls hairs, and I don't like I just didn't like it. I don't know. I was not didn't connect to this watch at all. So it's almost brand new, and I still got it. This is a Vostok Amphibia, and this was gifted to me by my grandfather, and he bought this watch back in 1983, I think, if I remember correctly. And as you can see, the case and the bezel on this older generation of Vostok was made of brass, which is like chrome-plated brass. As you can see, it's peeling all over on the case. It's peeling on the bezel. The bezel doesn't move. It's like a glued bezel. Unlike the newer Vostok, which is rotating bezel and full stainless construction. So yeah, it has a very strange like 16 millimeter lug width, if I'm not mistaken. So I put it on a NATO and I just keep it. I don't wear it at all, but it's a cool like sentimental gift, so I have it as well. The Seestern Doxa 300 Homage. It's quite a unique piece in my collection because of the unique dial, and I really like the Doxa. I'm considering buying like a real one, like a Doxa, but I don't see them at all on the second-hand market. Like if you look on eBay or on Chrono, you don't have any Doxas there. I don't know, people who buy them keep them for life. How does it work? Any Doxa owners in the comments, let me know. But I really like this watch. It's a good homage. It has it has a fully articulate beads of rice bracelet. It has a glow in the dark date wheel, which is the first time I see it on any watch, and this is the only watch I have with a glowing date. I also wore it a lot, but now I wear it a bit less. But you know, from time to time I can rock it. But it's like more of a unique watch, more of a special watch. Of course, any collection is must have the SteelDive Captain Willard homage of the Seiko turtle. This is a green one. There's also a black one, and there's also a blue one. I think I bought it for around $80. Now it goes for $60 if you find it on a sale. NH35 movement, 200 meters water resistance, sapphire crystal, ceramic bezel. Like, it's the best specs you can get for the price. A colleague of mine saw this watch on my wrist and like asked, "Wow, this is a nice watch. What is it?" And I sent him a link. And he's been wearing this same exact green model for the past year and a half now, and he's wearing it daily. That's his only watch. I personally wear it less, very rarely, on certain occasions, but it's a cool watch. It's a nice watch, and it gives you super like specs for a very, very low price. This one was also one of my oldest purchases, and this is a SteelDive Flieger. I think it's a Type A Flieger, and what I love about this watch is that it is completely sterile. There's no marking anywhere. The crown, the dial, and it has a very, very, very strong loom. I mean, the loom on this watch is much stronger than 99% of the watches in this box. Like, it's insane how strong the loom on this watch is. Another modification that I did on this watch is I swapped the white date disc for a black date disc. And I think it gives it a very, very nice look. Solid end links, solid links. I swap it I put it on a NATO from time to time, but most of the time I wear it on the original actual bracelet. And I think this was also around $83, something like that. So it's those original old school AliExpress watches which stands the test of time, in my opinion. Up next, the Helm Vanuatu. I bought it in, I think, 2017, and back in the day it was still available for purchase. I think today there's like waiting lists for this watch, and you have to like enter a raffle or something just to be able to buy it. But I bought it a long time ago and I enjoy it. I wear it from time to time. As you can see, the painted lume on the bezel has got this creamy color, like yellowish kind of creamy color. It was originally white, the same as the hour markers, but now it's kind of, you know, over the time the lume got just a little bit yellow. It's not a problem, but it's just something to keep in mind. It's very heavy, very thick. It has a very thick bracelet, and I love this watch very much. And this was it was my first micro brand that I ever got. And how can you have a watch collection without a Vostok, a proper Vostok you can wear this time, not like the old one, which I think if you put it in water, this watch will die immediately. But this one, I went swimming with it, and I had it for a few years now. You see the crystal, it's plastic, it's a bit scratched. I try to keep it, try to be careful with it, but you can't be 100% careful, you know. It has a few micro scratches. I never polished it, I never like touched it up. The bezel on this watch is friction bezel. It doesn't click and it goes in both directions, and from time to time when you wear it, you'll knock it on something and like the bezel would move. That's a downside of having a friction bezel, but it's a cool watch. It's automatic. It has 200 meters of water resistance. It's a no date watch, which is something I like. It's kind of keeping the symmetry and just classic, you know, black dial, black bezel. This watch is discontinued, you can't buy it anymore, and if you want to see the review, the full review of this watch, I have it on my channel as well. So this is the WatchDives Omega Seamaster Homage. It's I think it's like WD 1967 they call it, because it's an homage of a 1967 Omega. I also have this watch review on my channel if you want to see. And this watch was all sold out back in the day, and now they are announcing a version 3. So if you missed out on this one, they're releasing a version 3. I think they changed the case and the bezel a bit, but it looks pretty similar. So this watch originally came on a oyster style bracelet, and I mean an oyster bracelet on this watch is completely out of place. So I wear mine mostly on this shark mesh bracelet or sometimes on a NATO. I don't use the original bracelet it came with. It's a nice homage if you like the vintage aesthetic, if you like the Omega from the 60s. This is a great homage. This is a Carnival tritium watch. And this is special for a few reasons. This was actually my first quartz watch in my collection. Up until this moment, I thought like quartz is garbage and you can only have automatic watches, but I think this watch is like a great piece in the collection because you can always use it as reference when all of your watches are dead and you pick one up and you need to set the time. You give this one a quick look and you know what time and what date it is. In addition, it was I think $80 something. It's like $80 is like a price that returns a lot in the AliExpress watches. So this was $80 something as well. It originally came on a stainless bracelet, a full solid bracelet with solid end links, but it had a butterfly clasp, so I couldn't adjust it to my wrist and I didn't really like it, so it has stayed on this NATO ever since I got it. And if you want to find like a tritium watch now on AliExpress for this price, I think it's impossible. And just look at that. The second hand has a tube. The hour minute, the hour hand, sorry, and the minute hand all have tritium tubes. And all the hour markers as well. Carnival still make this style of watch, but now all the tubes are replaced with just stripes of loom. So this watch is not available anymore, but what a great purchase it was. And also my grandfather really liked it, so I bought them a white version of this watch as well. So now we're like kind of matching with the he gifted me the Vostok and I gifted him a tritium watch. So it's really cool. I mean, the battery here holds for 3 years. I changed quite a few batteries on this one already, and it works perfectly. It has a screw down case back. It's a non-screw crown. I went swimming with it once. Nothing happened to it, but since then I just kind of keep it dry. The Skmei or Skmei, the square G-Shock Homage. This watch is $6 if you wanna watch to go running or lifting weights or doing whatever, basically, without even thinking that you might damage a watch. For $6 you can buy, I don't know, like 10 of these and just destroy them one by one. I wear this to the gym, only to the gym, and it's an awesome digital watch. You gotta have one digital watch in your collection. And right now we're gonna talk about the separate bottom box. This is the box that I wear mostly. These are the watches I mostly wear from on the daily basis. These watches are cool as well, but I wear them more rarely. So this was my second Microbrand purchase after the Helm. I think I bought it like a year after I bought the Helm, so it is in my collection for many years now. This is the Borealis Portuscale, and Borealis watches, I think they are in business today still, but I really am not connecting with the watches that they're making in the past years. So this was their super clean, super classic, no like crap, no like special weird designs. And this is an homage of the Ulysse Nardin watch from the 60s, also a diver. So I discovered it only after I bought this watch. I didn't know it was, I thought it was original design back in the day, but it is an homage. It has a black PVD coated bezel. It's not an insert. It's not like two-part bezel. It's one solid piece of steel, but it is PVD coated. And in the many years I have this watch, the coating has not worn off or scratched off anywhere. I mean, the bezel looks as perfect today as the day I bought it. So, and in addition, it's very thin. Like, it's crazy how thin it is. It has 300 meters of water resistance, and it's really comfortable. Really comfortable watch. I wear it kind of often, and it's comfortable. It's thin, and it's the only watch in my collection with the Miura 90-15 movement. So if you like jerk it in a one direction, the rotor keeps on spinning inside like crazy. Most of people, I think, find it as like a downside, but I kind of like it when you just like shake your wrist in the middle of the day and you hear the wrist, like the rotor spinning away inside of it. It's kind of cool. So it's in my almost daily wear box. And the Cronos Submariner homage. This one is the PT5000 movement. I think they started making these with NH35, but I bought it also like I think 5 years ago now. And I bought it the moment I understood that wearing this is no longer cool for me and wearing this is kind of embarrassing. So I bought an homage that is that does not have the Rolex logo on it, but still has the style and the wearability of the actual Submariner. And the beautiful part about it is the clasp. The clasp here is micro adjustment. I think this this was my most viewed video on the channel, the review of the Cronos. But now it's passed by the Seiko. But for a long time, yeah, it was my most popular video, and this is a really, really good watch. And only after buying the actual original Submariner, I understood how bad the Cyclops on this was. The Cyclops was magnifying about 1.5 times, and it just, when I got the Rolex, it looked so weird to me, so I used like a torch lighter and removed the Cyclops. So now it's kind of Sea Dweller vibes, I guess, without a Cyclops. But I actually wear it from time to time as well. I didn't forget about this watch. And one more thing, just like the Helm, look at the lume dots on the dial. All the markers on the dial, they got this creamy color as well. They're all perfectly white at the beginning, but the dial markers and the lume dot on the bezel as well, they got a bit creamy over the time. The hands did not. The hands stay perfectly white, but all the other markers kind of got this off-white color. So it's interesting to see how these watches actually react to being worn and like react to time. So this is an awesome watch as well. I wear it from time to time, but my current goal is to get an actual ceramic Submariner as well in the collection. So we're in the final stretch. Where do you actually stop when you're collecting watches? My dream watch was the Submariner, and for my birthday almost 2 years ago, I bought me a used 2005 Submariner 16610. And you might think that after you get your grail watch, you will stop. However, after I bought the Submariner, I bought the Seiko 62 Mas. I got the Seiko 62 Mas Homage. And the latest purchase was the Thorn Snowflake. The Thorn homage of the Tudor Snowflake. So yeah, I love the Submariner, but even though you have your grail watch, you're still passionate about the hobby. You're gonna buy more watches, and there's no way around it. I love this watch. It's kind of beat up. I mean, this watch is 20 years old by now, so I took it anywhere, everywhere with me since I got it. On all my trips to different countries, to all my vacations, it swam in the ocean and the seas, and 20 years later, it still has good water resistance. The hands are still perfect because they're white gold. The bezel is still perfect because it's a Rolex, and I love this watch, but I also think I am ready now to get a ceramic one. So this is an awesome watch. I really love it. It's a Rolex, and it was a 10-year journey from the beginning up until this moment that I got a Submariner. I don't think I will be selling it anytime soon, and I think it will stay in my possession for a long time. So After I got this watch, I was looking for I was looking at this Seiko for a long time, and you can go watch my review. I think it has like 30,000 views now. It's an awesome watch. I swapped the clasp on it from a 2-hole clasp to a 4-hole Seiko OEM clasp. I wear it like I switch between those two basically all the time, and sometimes I throw in one other watch, but this watch has a lot of wrist time as well. It's classic design. It's a Seiko 62 mass, the most modern 62 mass that Seiko made. The date window, I like it. It doesn't like throw off the proportion or the design. It's well hidden, so I think it's a really awesome watch. I think it's the best Seiko there is today. They released a new version of this model with the green Paddy collab, and they switched the clasp for a micro adjustment clasp. However, I tried it on at the store, and the new clasp, the new Seiko adjustable clasp, is so freaking huge. It's so like, I don't know, it's like twice as long as this clasp maybe. It's very bulky. It's very long. I don't think it's really gonna be comfortable. I tried it on. I didn't like wore it for a prolonged time, but I tried it and I didn't like it. So I think this is the best combination you can get. You get the 62 mass with a 4-hole clasp, and you can adjust it when you need to. It's an awesome watch. Highly recommended, really. This is like this was basically, this was my first luxury watch. This was my first Swiss watch, and this was the watch I bought right after that. So it's a Japanese luxury watch, basically. My first Japanese luxury watch, and my second ever Seiko. So yeah. So after I got the 62 mass, WatchDives came out with their version of the 62 mass. It's very thin. It's quartz, and it's a VH31 movement, so the quartz is not jumping, it's sweeping, and it's an awesome watch. I kind of like it as well. I wanted to make a comparison video between the two, and I might do it, but this one is $1,000, this one is $100, and I like both. I mean, this one has a sunburst, gray sunburst dial, and this one has a matte black dial. So I mean, for $100, I think now it's even less. It's like 95 or 90 or something. It's a very good watch. It has good water resistance. It has good specs, and it even has screw links. So yeah, if you want an Homage for this one, just get the Homage or get them both. And of course, last but not least is my Thorn Tudor Submariner Homage. It's a Tudor Snowflake Homage. It's a really awesome watch. I keep it for now on the bracelet. The bracelet it came in, it's like a rivet style with a friction clasp. It doesn't even have like pusher buttons. It just has this friction beak that goes in. And I think it's the closest possible homage to the Tudor Snowflake, the Marine Nationale, however you want to call it. It's an awesome watch. Very nice shape, very nice case, and extremely nice proportions. WatchDives also came out with a Tudor Snowflake homage lately. And from the photos I saw, I just kind of a bit off. Something is a bit off about it, but this one is pure perfection. And my dad liked it so much that I bought him one as well, and it's on the way. Of course, my was the first version, so it says Submariner on the dial, but the one I bought and is on the way to me is the Frog Mantle. So I don't know, they just changed the word on the dial. It's like it's became a bit of a meme on Reddit, the frog watch, the Frog Mantle watch. So like people post photos of frogs with this watch. So this was my latest purchase, but it is definitely not my last purchase. I can be sure of that. So yeah, that's currently the current collection, from a fake Submariner 10 years ago to an actual Submariner now, and even more watches after that. So tell me what you think. Tell me which one you like the best out of the collection, and of course, if you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments.